of yours on the record. I have a statement of yours on the record. Please, Mr. Mirza. Please, Mr. Mirza, hear me on this. Hear me on this. You once signed a petition and I have a statement, a text of that petition with me today. So please, Mr. Mirza, I do my research very, very well. Okay? You signed a petition. You signed a petition in which you said, Mr. Mirza, please, you signed a petition in which you said, and I quote, Israel's apartheid policies cannot be whitewashed by culture, cannot be whitewashed by art, and cannot be whitewashed by festivals. Petition against Israel signed by Saeed Mirza. What makes you feel or think that the hurt... Sorry, sir, take the question. Take the question. Now you know. Now you know very well that I have caught you on that point. So, Mr. Mirza, allow me to finish my question. You said, what makes you think... What makes you think, Mr. Mirza, did you say... You don't want me to finish my comment because you know... Mr. Mirza, you must listen to my perspective and then full time to you. Mr. Mirza, full time will be given to you. Listen to my comment. Listen to my question. Mr. Mirza, listen. I haven't even asked the question. 1 second. Every time. You can abuse my question all you will, Mr. Mirza, but please listen to it. 10 seconds, please.
I don't want
10 seconds. 10 seconds, Mr. Mirza. 10 seconds. No.
Let's go forward.
No, you said, Mr. Mirza, that Israel's apartheid policies can never be whitewashed by culture, can never be whitewashed by art or by festivals. My question to you is, what makes you think that the hurt India is going through at this time can be whitewashed by not questioning Pakistani artists? That's my question to you, sir.
Can I answer?
Please do.
Can I answer now?
Please do.
And will you just be silent for a while? Okay. I've just finished writing my third book and there's an essay on the state of Israel. And I'll tell you a little quote from it, which I think is critically important as to where I stand around anywhere in the world. Israel, and Anupam, I hope you're listening. Israel was born out of an idea which said, never again. And the word never again meant, very simply put, never again to be left defenseless, and never again to be victims of atrocities. Never again. This is the idea, and that's what the Zionist dream was. So the question that I've posed in this essay to Israel, which is completely unsolicited advice, which said, I like the idea of never again, but what do you actually mean?
No, Mr. Mirza.
Never again
Mr. Mirza.
For just the Jewish people, or never again for all people. Because if it is only the Jewish people, it can reduce itself into a terrifying righteousness.
No, Mr. Mirza.
If it is for all people, you will reach poetry. And in poetry is the answer, the solution.
Mr. Mirza, Mr. Mirza,
this is what
Mr. Mirza,
Arnab Goswami can say what he wants to.
Mr. Mirza,
I am tired of this man.
Mr. Mirza,
but I'm telling you this.
Mr. Mirza, that's okay.
Anupam,
that's okay.
This was what I had written, and
Mr. Mirza, you see,
I am telling you,
Mr. Mirza, please. I am also telling you, Mr. Mirza. I am telling you. You can say what you want. You can make a personal attack on me. It is in the context of the Pakistani stars.
The entire
Mr. Mirza,
Sufi tradition,
Mr.
go
Mirza,
back to it,
Mr.
and
Mirza,
something will happen. I believe
Mr. Mirza, in the context of the Pakistani stars debate, you can say,
again,
you know what, Mr. Mirza, that is the context of the debate, and I'm sorry if you find a problem with the context of the debate, but please understand this now. And have you heard me say one personal remark against you? No.
Did you follow what I've just said about Israel?
Do you want to count the number of personal remarks you made on me, Mr. Mirza? You can count it and go back and see the tape and see whether I made a personal remark on you. That's not my style, sir.
Sorry, I'm not.
Now let me. My question to you,
I
sir.
thought it was between me and
Mr. Mirza.
Anupam Kher,
Certainly,
and you have intervened.
Certainly, but Mr. Mirza.
That's why.
But Mr. Mirza, the context is Indo-Pak relations. You signed a petition in 2012 which said culture and the arts do not and will never operate in a non-political wonderland. What makes you think that the context is different in the context of Pakistan? How can you today sit here and tell me that Pakistani artists should not be the focus in the current scenario of terror when you have yourself signed a petition that asks for the boycott of a theatre group? You asked for the boycott of a theatre group, Mr. Mirza, forgot? You asked for the boycott of a theatre group, Mr. Mirza. How can you forget that?
I don't understand this. I don't know
Mr. Mirza, this is the context. Did you or did you not?
Uri was an act of terror. Any actor, whether from Pakistan, China, India, should condemn it. This is the truth. This is where I stand. Now, having said this, let's not go around in circles. You asked me a question about Israel, I gave you an answer. And I think what you guys have lost, you personally have lost, is a sense of poetry.
Sir. You were a signatory.
And that's the problem.
Sir, you were a signatory.
Mr. Mirza, a harsher, less compassionate, and a more hateful word.
Mr. Mirza, you were a signatory. You personally were a signatory in banning a theatre group. Theatre, art, culture, all that you believe have got nothing to do with terror. Why did you ask, if you believe theatre, art, culture have nothing to do with terror, please explain to every News Hour viewer tonight why you were a signatory in banning and calling for a boycott of a theatre group.
Can you please tell me which was this theatre group? I just want to know.
In 2012, you signed a petition. Thank you. In 2012, you signed a petition which demanded not letting the Israeli apartheid on stage boycott the Commie Theatre at the Delhi International Arts Festival because the petition believed that the Commie Theatre was complicit in the Israeli occupation of Palestine, which you said was illegal. You want more details?
Okay. Now, can I just respond immediately? I promise you, if I sign that, I apologize immediately now. Because I am wrong.
That's it.
But I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why.
Change of stance again.
Because if
again you change your stance.
This is true, I am wrong. Now, having said this, come back to my answer. This is to what I've said about the state of Israel and the idea of never again. I am trying for Anupam to understand, because we have to somewhere reach poetry, compassion and understanding, to shake hands, to share a meal once again, to laugh together once again. Otherwise, we're living in a very compassionless and hateful and divisive world that you people, Arnab Goswami, your channel, seems to be propagating.
Mr. Mirza, sorry. Mr. Mirza, listen. Mr. Mirza, you are a person. Sorry. Which Mr. Mirza? Mr. Mirza, Mr. Mirza, you personally, you led a petition asking for the boycott of a theatre group from Israel. You are a fine person to accuse someone else of intolerance, Mr. Mirza. You wanted a boycott and ban on a theatre group. And you said then culture and arts don't operate in a non-political wonderland. I point the facts to you, apologize, and you want to respond with a personal attack which I will not dignify.